very, 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 very sad, emotional episode of Oh Haru Ride. Oh my god. I was in tears, I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking in tears the first half of the episode. I was in tears, and then that ending came around, and I'm like... I had to pause the episode, no joke. I had to pause the episode when I saw the entire bit with Ko and his mother. I had to pause the episode and just walk around, because I was like, I can't finish this at the moment. I had to pause it. That's probably why this review is up late. Just, it was so fucking sad. I was like, for Ko to see his mother die in the course of months, like, this doctor tells him that your mother is only going to live probably for another half a year, and she has lung cancer, and the cancer spread to her bones. And when you saw the audio cut out and all that, and you saw the doctor talking to Ko, you pretty much knew what he said. He says, like, it must be inoperable. For instance, you know, your mother will die. And that right there is so fucked up. It's so sad, because Ko was like a middle schooler. He's a child, and he had to watch his mother at that age, at that young age, watch his mother slowly die from cancer, getting thinner and thinner. No matter what she was doing, she was taking chemotherapy or whatever, what she was ever taking, he probably saw her slowly dying, and dying slowly, and he couldn't do nothing to stop that. It is really, really heartbreaking to see that, because I wouldn't wish that on anyone. So, seeing that on Ko's character, seeing how he had to deal with that by himself, he had no father figure, no sister, anyone behind him. He had no brother. Technically, his brother might have been there, but not much. We found out about that last week. And so, to find out about that, that was so fucking sad, because he had to deal with this by himself. All this trauma, all this stress, all the things he had to do. I mean, imagine having a timer tick down on your closest level and slowly ticking down, and you know they're going to die very soon, and you see them dying. You see how they're getting, like, thinner and thinner and weaker, and you know they're getting closer to death. How would you feel about seeing something like that? That is so fucked up and sad. I'm not joking with you. I was in fucking tears. It was too sad. It was way too sad. It was breaking my fucking heart when I was watching this episode. It was so hard to finish this episode. Not because it was bad, but because how emotional, how sad and emotional this episode was. And Ko blames himself. He blames himself technically a little bit about his mother, because in the flashback, he's like, could I have noticed my mother's cancer if I didn't study so much, if I didn't try to get a good job and good education stuff? I mean, he blames himself because there should have been obvious signs. That's exactly what he was thinking, and to see that, that's so fucked up. It explains his entire character, it explains his demeanor, it explains his attitude, it explains his personality, it explains everything from this series of what has happened to Ko in this episode. It explains so much, because, I mean, of course, seeing your mother die like that, that would change anyone in real life. That would change anyone. It would. And probably to see that changed him. And that's a really emotional scar on his past, and so it makes a lot of sense now. And what's even sadder past that is that we now understand why he didn't want to study, because every time he studied, he was taking time from his mother. He had a flashback about his mother stating, like, oh, I'm not too worried about that. I just enjoy spending time watching TV with you and eating with you, Ko. And I'm like, oh my god, stop with the fucking feels. It's too sad. It's too fucking sad. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, but this is why I watch and love shoujo anime and manga. This is why I love it so much, because of the feels. Anyone can say what they want. I fucking love these type of series, because this shit is so good. It is so good seeing this. It just, when the feel train just smacks you in the fucking face and runs you over. Oh, I think I got ran over by the train, and then the train went backwards, ran over me again, and then went back forward again. That's exactly what happened this episode, because too many feels coursing through me right now. It's way too many. Rare, what I'm about to say. 10 out of 10 episode. In my opinion, I want to count in my entertainment value from this too. I'm going to say 10 out of 10. This was a definite 10 out of 10 in my book. This episode was. By far one of the best romance shoujo manga or anime I've ever seen. This is fucking excellent. This is so excellent. I will recommend the shit out of this series. This series is too good. Way too good. It's not fair with how good this romance series is. I want to get some coffee. I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to go get some paper towels to cry my eyeballs out after this review, because this is too sad. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about that conclusion with Futaba crying on Ko's chest? How do you feel about Ko finding a meaning to be happy at the end of this episode? Just let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about this series, and what would you rate this episode? Let me know in the comments below. Love you all so much. You have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.